Welcome to the Grow Your Business Cleveland video series. Co-producing and appearing in the series, the talented GYB CLE interns. Supporting sponsors include NOAC, a regional partnership of Chambers of Commerce. New Image Media, Northeast Ohio's most recognized name in video for business.
In this episode, Carol Mack, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Strength and Conditioning Specialist, shares 3 tips to make your workout work for you. After the tip, we go backstage where Carol shares her way back to what drives her, the hack collection of an entrepreneur, her coach's eye, and more.
I'm Carol Mack, owner of CLE Sports PT and Performance. I have 3 tips to make your workouts work for you. Tip number 1, don't let an injury sideline you or pain. You may be surprised at how many things you can still do to burn calories or stay in shape while you're hurt. The best way to figure out what to do for your body is to talk to a PT and find out. It might be as simple as modifying how deep you squat or changing around a yoga pose or just finding a different activity to do for a couple weeks while you heal up. Tip number 2, listen to your body. There's days that you need to push yourself and there's days that you need to back down too. So the key is figuring out what your body needs at any given time and giving your body what it needs. It's never a bad idea to back down on mileage if you're running for a week or so or doing more active recovery, foam rolling, stretching, that kind of thing instead of a heavy duty workout, then knowing when you need to push and maybe increase your mileage. Tip number 3, move it or lose it. It's such a cliche phrase, but it's so important. As we age, it becomes even more important to stay strong and to stay flexible. And so as long as you can stay active, be active. There you have it. Follow these 3 tips to help your workouts keep you healthy, strong, and feeling your best.
Up next, we get to know Carol. Steve Jobs said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle."
I played college soccer at Duquesne University, and then I continued on there for physical therapy school. I had some injuries, and then also I had to work really hard to try to make the team. I walked on, ended up getting a scholarship halfway through, so I learned a lot about training and conditioning and just trying to know when to push my body, know when to listen to injuries that were cropping up, that kind of thing. So I stayed on it after my undergrad at Duquesne for physical therapy school, ended up getting my doctor of physical therapy degree. After that, I took a job with a hospital system in Cleveland. I came back to Cleveland, this is where I'm from, and had 9 years of a great experience learning from a lot of top-notch physicians, other physical therapists, had some great experiences. But I felt like there was kind of a disconnect, and I wanted to get back into sports and be working with athletes more in their own element. So that's why I started my business a year ago. The relationships that I have with my patients is exactly what I wanted. I'm really understanding what they're going through by being at the place that they're training and working out and just watching them achieve their goals. And I just feel like I give better care to my patients. I think loving what you do is so important in owning a business because that's what drives me to continue to do what I'm doing. I work by myself. So being a solo entrepreneur, you really have to stay motivated. And I'm so happy that I've achieved what drives me in that relationship with the patients that I have and the athletes that I'm working with.
Behind every successful woman is herself, but it never hurts to have some extra guidance.
Being a marketer, being a physical therapist and a strength coach, then there's also having to understand accounting and basic business practices, understanding just basic administrative tasks like setting up an email server and the different hats that I have to wear as an entrepreneur. So I've had a lot of help. Very grateful for it. I did a business accelerator program called Bad Girl Ventures, and it's specific to women in Cleveland, and I think they have other cities, other branches, but they really did a fantastic job of, first of all, teaching me how to pitch and to make an elevator speech and explain my business, but then they went through everything from insurance to accounting to marketing, you name it, there were resources available to help. The other source I went through was my dad, actually. So my father has his own business. He is a healthcare consultant. So he helped me from the technical healthcare aspect of it and just understanding where healthcare is going. So having a resource for that was huge.
New technology has become increasingly important for coaches, athletic trainers, and doctors. Carol shares her favorite app.
My favorite app is an app called Coach's Eye. It's a relatively inexpensive app, and I use it for filming running gait analysis and actually any kind of motion analysis. What I'll do is I'll work with a runner. I will have them either on a treadmill or even just go to the high school track, and I'll film how they're running. And what we can do is we can break it down frame by frame, and I can draw joint angles on it, and just look at all the biomechanics of how a runner's running or how somebody's doing any kind of specific movements. I've looked at even people doing squats and kind of CrossFit type movements through it. It's a great tool, and I can't believe how technology like that can be so inexpensive. I'd recommend the Coach's Eye app for anyone that's looking to film their performance. So whether it's a coach looking to analyze their player's performance, if it's a parent wanting to watch I've had parents send me videos with that app of their son pitching in a baseball game. Anything in that realm, it's a really helpful tool.
So how did Carol score as a Grow Your Business Cleveland expert? We gave a thumbs up for workouts that work, pursuing her passion, her entrepreneur's hat collection, and sharing her favorite app, Coach's Eye.
Special thanks goes to our Grow Your Business Cleveland contributing experts for supporting our mission of growing business and kickstarting careers in Northeast Ohio. So don't miss a video or an opportunity to be part of the show. Subscribe at gybcle.com and follow us on our social media channels. And remember, if you like it, share it.